Hello, hello, there we go. My mic was not working, sorry about that. I don't know why that's been happening lately. For some reason when I first get on my computer, now my mic just doesn't work and I have to like swap around settings just to make it operate right. I don't know. How are you doing, Coco? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Just hanging out, chilling, you know. Having a good Sunday morning. Was like, what do I do for the day? And I decided I'm gonna play. Want to be called Stats, or Stats is fine, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Stats is fine. Stats, dumb, stupid, person, whatever. It's all good. Most people just kind of started calling me Stats. It's so funny because, like, when I was away for training for my new job this past week, I was telling my trainer, he was a really cool guy, and he played games and stuff, and I started telling him about my channel at some point, and he was like, oh yeah, like, oh, I'd like to check it out. What's the name of it? And like, the thing I realized so fast, it is not easy to just tell somebody my channel name. I mean, I'm not changing it at this point. I'm like, I feel like I'm in too deep. But like, it's not easy to just tell somebody my channel name so they can look it up. I have to like spell it out for him. I was just like, just give me your number. I'll just send you a link. Doing amazing. Beating Dying Light 2 from the start because I bought new PS4 and forgot to save the progress on USB stick. Oh my goodness, Chris, with the face reveal. What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Dang, Dying Light 2 on the PS4. How does that run? I like can't. I don't know. I can't imagine that runs well, but maybe it does. I don't know. Let's see. What am I doing today? I wanted to get weapons because mine suck. Alright, so I'm gonna go fight Katagawa Ball because I can get a brainstormer. And that'll be useful to me. Let's see. It's the Skywell, right? Maybe? Maybe? Right? Or... I already forget where Katagawa Ball is. Yeah, Skywell, yeah. And then I have to run all the way there. I like Dying Light 2. I mean, I don't know which one I like better, because, like, I like Dying Light 1's story, I think, better. But Dying Light... Is my game audio being captured? Yeah. Okay, cool. Dying Light 1's story, I think I like better than 2's, but Dying Light 2, I feel like they definitely improved on the gameplay. I feel like, I don't know. It's just like more you can do gameplay wise, and they like balanced the grapple and stuff, because the grapple hook, like once you get that in Dying Light 1, it's just like, yeah, okay, like goodbye parkour, which is like kind of like the whole purpose of the game. So with that, it's kind of like, you know, kind of lame-ish. I mean, I don't know, when I was younger, I thought the Dying Light 1 grapple was cool, and then I started to realize that it just, like, depletes the entire purpose of the game, which is, like, the parkour. And I'm like, yeah, this is kind of lame. But I'm excited for Dying Light the Beast. I mean, I don't... Does anybody remember when that comes out? I don't remember when that comes out. But I am excited for it nonetheless. But if it comes out anytime around Borderlands 4, yeah, I'll get it like on a sale or something. Or ban Max? Dang. Dang, you really want me to ban Max, huh? Well, Max won't be on for, probably like a week. Because he won't be near his computer, because he's, coming back home. He moved, so his computer is gonna stay home while he comes back here. And yeah, and we're actually hanging out later today. Which I'm pretty excited for, because I haven't seen him in, I don't know, like 7-8 months. Yeah, it's been seven months or so. So that'll be cool for everybody to be able to hang out. I guess the only thing that sucks about that is we won't be able to play the pre-sequel for a little bit again. It's gonna take us forever to get through all the Borderlands games co-op. I just hope we can do it before Borderlands 4's launch. I'd like to be able to get through them all. I feel like we kind of said like there's a possible like, you know, if for Wonderlands, like if we complete all the other games and like all the DLCs we want to play and everything, if all that happens before Borderlands 4, then we'll play Wonderlands, but I don't know, dude. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. I feel like we're gonna end up just, it would have been cool to play the pre-sequel. I mean, not the pre-sequel. That is what we're playing. Kini! Oh, I got all your stuff on Discord. I super appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I logged into, after you like started sending that stuff, I actually went on my own and logged into, I mean, I still super appreciate you sending it all. It makes it way easier for me to like just find info. It's so crazy that people do that. I so appreciate like everybody that supports my channel and like every facet. It's crazy. But yeah, I logged into Reddit for the first time in like 3 or 4 years. I like forgot my login and everything, but luckily it was just saved on my browser. I just kind of like took a wild guess at my username, which is, yeah, it's just my YouTube handle. So that was easy. And then luckily my password was saved, so I didn't even need to think about it. But yeah, I hadn't logged in like 3 or 4 years. But again, I super appreciate you sending all that. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I don't know, I thought about making a video today, but I'm probably not gonna have time. Because I kind of just felt like streaming this morning, because I spent pretty much half of yesterday making the video I made and put out. So, I don't know, maybe tomorrow after work or something, I'll work a little bit on it. Because I have like other stuff I wanted to talk about as well. I have like 2 other video ideas that I've yet to execute on. Yeah, I see that. Thank you very much, Kimi. I super appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, if there's ever any, you know, like, if you see, like, if there's anything I haven't covered or whatever, like, always feel free to send it my way if you feel like it. Not saying you have to. You do not have to do that. I super appreciate it though. Like, it's immensely helpful. Because, you know, I mean, like, I do it for fun, but at the same time, it's like, you know, the more new stuff we have to talk about, the more fun it is. And the more it, you know, helps people that are genuinely intrigued and interested in finding stuff. So whenever anybody shares things that I haven't caught my, hasn't caught my eye yet, that's awesome. I love when people do that. Not just because it makes my job easier, but just because, like, I may have never ended up finding that, you know? There's plenty of things I have not seen yet that are probably out there, so. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm just running out of here. I hate these anointed. I can't wait for Borderlands 4 to never have to fight an anointed enemy. Although, I'll probably come back to Borderlands 3 at some point after Borderlands 4's launch and be like, oh yeah, this is what I hated. I wonder how I'll feel. You bet I'm keeping a close eye on everything Borderlands 4. Yeah, I'm trying. It's just, you know, I'm not going to catch everything. So I do super, again, I super appreciate everything you've sent me and all that. What was I going to say? I don't know. I was gonna say something, I just don't remember. Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say is, like, I wonder how after playing Borderlands 4 for a while and stuff, like, I just wonder how, like, I'll feel about Borderlands 3, and not even just because of the gameplay, like that's kind of like something I've had in mind for a while, and it's something that I'll do, like, way down the road, but just, you know, like a feeler playthrough of, like, okay, I'm gonna completely no mods, nothing, play Borderlands 3 vanilla after playing Borderlands 4 for a while, you know, and just, like, see how it feels. Because if they really execute well on, like, oh, the story feels better and stuff like that, I think Borderlands 3 is going to be really nasty to come back to. Like, the gameplay won't be as bad as going back to, like, Borderlands 2 or 1. One's, like, always, you know, a time. But I mean, even outside of, like, you know, double jumping, gliding, dashing, all that stuff, it's just like, I just think about, like, the story pacing, and if Borderlands 4's story pacing is that much better, I just think about, like, oh man, like, Borderlands 3 is gonna feel horrible to go back to with all the sitting around waiting you have to do in Borderlands 3 when you're not modding the game. It's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I definitely am, kind of somewhere in there where I'm like, I wonder, you know, how bad it'll feel. About to crash out? Well, don't do that. Bro's gonna crash out. Why are you gonna crash out? Was it something I said? I need better weapons. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. My game really froze up. I don't know why my game has been doing that lately. Like, that was like a really bad one. But like, for some reason, in the last like month or two, my game just started doing that, where it randomly freezes like very super occasionally. Okay, well, didn't drop what I wanted. Definitely didn't drop what I wanted. Oh wait, I can just do this. Yay. Come on, give me my brainstormer. You got this. You can drop it, or not. Come on. I leveled up. Do you have any grenades you dropped for me? Oh, look at that. Wow, he's not dropping, not dropping it. Doo doo doo. What is that? Oh, is that a... I don't know. I don't even know if I can... No, yeah, I can use relics. What am I saying? I already beat the game. Doi. I forgot about this. This is like wild to get at level 13. What else do I have? Nothing great. Oh, that has radiation damage. So I guess I'll use that just because it has radiation damage. Has anybody ever used Rack Attack? I feel like I've never used Rack Attack. Although I did see like a build where it's like you use Rack Attack. I think it's a class mod from the Krieg DLC, and you use Rack Attack and it like drops grenades, but I don't know, I never tried that. And nothing. Katagawa ball hair, yep. What's going on, Night Saber? Hope you're doing well. Just trying to get a brainstormer, you know? I don't really have any good guns right now that are ideal for much. They're all very underleveled. A legendary... What did you drop me? A brainstormer. Wow. That was good timing. Cool. Alright. Oh my god. Now that I got that, what else do I, what else do I get? Anything? Speak and the Lord giveth. Yeah, dude. Crazy. Crazy calling. Alright, is there anything else I should get? I don't know. I wish I could get a reflux, but I think you have to be on Mayhem something. I don't remember what Mayhem that is. If that's 6? I think it's Mayhem 6. And I am definitely not ready for Mayhem 6. I guess getting the Heartbreaker would be pretty good too. But I'm already on that DLC and I don't remember where I get that. I don't know if I'm at the part to be able to get it or not. I guess we shall see. Oh my god, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Dude, when are we gonna see more Harlow? Like, that's what I want. I want to see more Harlow. I'm dying for that. Like, the person that I'm most interested in, we're going to see, like, absolute last. I guess they saved the best for last. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll say in my opinion, you know. That way nobody gets triggered. When Gearbox are going to release, wait, what? Hold on. I can't read and play at the same time, which is why this whole streaming thing wasn't a good idea for me, but I'm doing it anyways, you know? I think Gearbox are going to release character and gameplay trailers every week. I'm guessing the order goes Vex, Rafa, Amon, Harlow. I mean, I don't know, I thought that, but they didn't do... Are you talking about, like, the Beyond the Borderlands things? Like, I don't know, maybe. I mean, they just released the Vex one. But, like, I thought that originally, and then they didn't even put them out weekly. Like, they put like, 2 out pretty close together, and then the first one, I think, had, like, a week or 2 where there was none coming out, unless I'm just... I don't know. Maybe it was just... making that up in my head. I don't know. Because they'll release the character backstory cinematic and gameplay trailer. So you think just like over the next, what, 3 weeks, we're just gonna get the other 3 characters? I really loved at the end of Vex, trailer, they had everybody at the campfire talking. Like, I just thought hearing the Vault Hunters was really awesome. What happened to my music? Music? Hello? Okay. Yeah, hopefully, Hopefully, I think for BL3, each character trailer was released with a week in between. Oh, so maybe like every 2 weeks? That sounds more right. Like, I feel like every week is kind of like, I don't know, too much. Like, that sounds like just, you know what I mean? That sounds like they're giving it up too quick. We're in July. They have to get the most people interested in 2 months time, and not everyone follows events or watches vids. And that campfire at the end, it's gonna happen for everybody. I hope so. Yeah, I think it's gonna be them all like telling their stories at the campfire, which is really cool. I really like that. I like that you get the interactions between them and everything. I think that's really fun. It's gonna be cool to see Amon's. Amon has, like, to me, like, one of the most interesting backstories with how he was, like, I don't know, in like a cult or whatever. So hearing Amon's and seeing Amon's is gonna be like so cool. I can't wait. I kind of want to go back and try to listen at the end when they were in the campfire thing and see if I can pick out any of the voice actors. See if I can, like, hear any familiarities in the voices. Because, like, I'm dying to know who voices the Vault Hunters. I watched some of the Billy Billy World clips of Amon, but everyone was just throwing the ice axe and not using any other action skill. They might, I don't know, maybe they were, like, locked to that or something. I don't know. I don't know how you would lock that, though. It's action skills. You should just be able to change that on the fly. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy that there are melee action skills that are distance. You know what I mean? Like, because I've been wondering for Rafa with the arc knives, like, with off-platform raid bosses and bosses and such, like, oh, can we, you know, jump off the platform, maybe, like, lunge at them and then double jump and glide back to platform? Like, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing that's been a boon of Melee in Borderlands, is like, oh, like, you know, I'm so limited as to who I can reach, and, you know, like, oh, I can't even really fight this boss with Melee. And then, you know, in Borderlands 3 in came the face puncher, which kind of, like, isn't what people want. To just do melee damage with a gun anyways, like, that's not really what people want. You know? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw that for Amon and I was like, okay, I think melee is gonna pop off in this game. And it has, like, multiple charges, you know? It's not like do it once, wait, like, you know, 30 seconds. So that was really awesome to me. And I'm sure there's going to be, like, very synergetic ways to get it back fast and all that. shit. Bruh, what's going on, Drew? Drew, are you actually playing Baldur's Gate 3? That game is fucking amazing. I don't know what you were talking about with $70. The game's not $70. I was confused. I didn't know if you were joking or not. Kind of just left it there. One thing I hope they'll add is story upgrades for the player, like melee upgrades or dash, etc. Well, they have at the end of the vaults. There was like, we saw the glide upgrade, so they're gonna upgrade like the stamina and stuff. It's $70? What? Dude, I'm gonna check this right now. Yeah, no, it's not. How is it, like, what, where do you, what? I'll look. Look. $60. Bangladesh? No, you are not, dude. It's 70 on PlayStation? What? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No way. Yeah, it's 50 there? Yeah. Dude, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. They actually bumped up the price just because it's on PlayStation? Nah, I'm actually like, that's so stupid. I'd be heated. That is the dumbest thing ever. That's definitely PlayStation. I'm surprised. What? Anyways, like how after opening the Promethea Vault in Borderlands 3, you get the Iridian Smasher, kind of like the story upgrade abilities. Yeah, I just don't want them to be like lore impeding or anything. Like, I thought the Iridian writing tech thing that you got in one of the vaults was like the dumbest thing ever. Like, now nobody knows about what the Iridian writings say because nobody's going back for that. So that really, like, annoyed me, honestly. Every console game has a $10 difference with PC? No, not every console game. Like, Borderlands 3 was not $70, while it was $60 on PC. Okay. Yeah, that's so stupid. Overpriced AAA. Okay, no. I get it. Like, I'm actually kind of like mad for you that it's for some reason just 70 on a different platform when it's literally the same game. But I can never, ever in my life call Baldur's Gate 3 slop. Never. Those words need to come out of your mouth. They need to not be in your mouth when you're talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Like, that game is actual pure peak. Dude, consoles suck. Like, I don't, like, I'm sorry. I'm not, like, trying to say that, like, oh, PC's better. Like, it's just like, bro, like, I just hate how the companies really fucking know they can rip you off. Like, it's so stupid. Yeah, but BL3 came out in 2019 before the price increase due to inflation. Well, I mean, this $70 game's on PC, though. Like, The Outer Worlds 2 is going to be $80 on PC. It's $80 on Steam already. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Drew. But Baldur's Gate 3, I think it's if it was $70, for me, I would have. I mean, okay. Actually, let me make it even clearer for you. I bought the game twice, and once was the collector's edition with like the physical stuff. So I mean, I spent well over $70 on the game. I think the game is well worth pretty much any price of admission. Within reason, obviously. Like, I don't know, I would have paid $70 easily for the game. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying it makes it better that it's like for no reason 70. I disagree with that, but I also like think the game is amazing. I don't really even think of it as like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like on a AAA level, but I don't know. The game was kind of created with the community because they did early access for the game, and people like played along and gave feedback along the development cycle. So it was kind of cool because, you know, they basically made the game according to the community. Clair Obscur is another game that's literally like ridiculous. Like Clair Obscur being $50 is actually just in stupid sane value. Like like that game is so fucking good, dude. I actually recommended it to my oldest brother recently. Well, while I was playing it, like a couple months ago. And I was like, yeah, because he, you know, him and his wife, they sometimes like to sit down together while he plays a game, and she'll kind of like backseat gamer, and then also likes to, you know, get the story and stuff of the games. So I recommended it because I knew they would both really like it for similar but different reasons. Like, she's going to love the story and the music in that game, while he's going to really enjoy the gameplay out of Clair Obscur. That's such an easy to recommend game. Clair Obscur, I could literally recommend to like almost anybody. Unless you just straight up tell me you don't like turn-based games or something, then it's kind of like, well, okay, well, I can't help you. Switched from Xbox to Steam and never looked back. The fact that on console you still have to pay to be online is criminal. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Like, I was a console gamer for most of my life. Like, I don't look at PC like, oh, PC Master Race. It's just straight up like, dude, games are cheaper. You can find them cheaper on other websites and things. You don't have to pay to be on the internet, which is like the most, I don't know, that's just like the most egregious thing they still do. I actually can't get past the fact that they still do that. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like I've literally, you know, it's like Baldur's Gate 3 and Clair Obscur to me are like similar to Elden Ring, where people were, you know, like, oh, I don't like Souls games, played Elden Ring, loved it. Like, it was a difference maker. Baldur's Gate 3, same thing. People didn't like turn-based, they played Baldur's Gate 3, and they literally proved like, oh, turn-based games are dying, and it's like, okay, well, in comes BG3. And yeah, it was like sweep with the awards and everything, and it you know, it took that year by storm. Clair Obscur, it's the same thing, dude. Like, I don't know, like people that don't like that stuff, it's hard to recommend because they say they don't like it. So it's like, okay, but I don't know. I always say there's games within the genres that break the mold. There's games within genres that can be a difference maker for you. So that's why when people are like, just sweep across an entire genre and say, yeah, I'm not into that, it's kind of like, I don't know, annoying to me, because it's just shutting down like every game within that genre and just being like 100% I will not try it. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Want to know the biggest scam from any console? Switch 2, their C button and their online. You know, it's so like, it's so frustrating because, wait, I wasn't supposed to come to Sanctuary. Well, while I'm here, I'll get the XP thing. Why does my music keep stopping? This is so annoying. Come on, man. Let me just close out the web browser overall and try restarting it. Dude, BG3 is so fun, Drew. I'm telling you, you're going to love the game. What class did you pick, or did you already say that? Oh, you made Paladin. Okay, what should I subclass as? I don't know. I haven't played Paladin. So that's kind of... what are the subclasses? Remind me, because I haven't played, but I've played with friends who played. Shit, what am I doing? Spotify. Okay, is it gonna, like, work? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I don't know, dude. Like, the Switch 2 is so... That's not what I wanted. The Switch 2 is such a... Like... It's, like, the games being $80 blows. That, like, absolutely blows. Especially because Nintendo doesn't do sales often, and their sales are, like, barely sales. Like, their sale will be, like, what the game should have been priced at. So that really sucks. Online, not like a huge deal because you really don't need the online. Like, I don't play any Nintendo games with other people. But I will say that the $50 a year package is actually, like, I don't know. I know people are probably going to make, like, arguments to say it's not, but, like, it's, in my opinion, actually worth it because you get most games DLCs packaged within. So yeah, you don't own them, but you don't have to buy $20 a piece DLCs. Say you play like 5 games and all those games get DLCs, and those games DLCs are $20 a piece. You're saving like $100, or you're saving 50, I should say. So I don't know, it depends, but like, yeah, the games being $80 sucks. The console price I don't really think is bad. I think people are overreacting to that, but I don't know, maybe not. I mean, it's the same price as like a PS4 was or something, and you know, it's around the level of what a PS4 can do. So I don't think that's terrible, but yeah, the tutorial game, I mean, again, like, I don't really care that much about that. I think the tutorial game this time around is kind of a joke. It's not like Wii Sports where it was actually a good, fun game. It just kind of looks not fun. It just straight up looks like a tutorial game. But yeah, it is stupid that it didn't come with it. I 100% agree on that. Definitely should have. Charging $10 for it is just like, why? PS5 comes with a full-blown platformer game pre-installed that looks and sounds phenomenal and would be worth $60. Yeah, definitely. No, it's so funny. Years ago, my friend showed me the Astrobot Playroom, and I was like, why is this not like a full-blown like franchise? Like, they need to make this a game. And I've been saying it for years, and then finally Astrobot came out, and now I'm like, damn, is this ever gonna come to PC? Like, I want it on PC so bad. I have like a DualSense and everything. Like, I love the DualSense controller. It's literally my favorite controller now. Time to change that. I pay for something, I own it. Games are the same. That's why everyone needs to support Stop Killing Games. Yeah, definitely. 100%. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't... Here's the thing, is like, everything that people see as bad, it's like only a double-edged sword because companies make it a double-edged sword. Like Game Pass and such, like not owning your games, that's not bad if they still offer you the option to just straight up own your games and make sure they don't get ripped from your library, your digital library, because that was never an issue when they were physical. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they make it a double-edged sword. It doesn't have to be. Like, Game Pass and owning DLCs through a subscription and things like that doesn't have to be a double-edged sword. But sadly, you know, the fear of shit being not owned and removed and all this stuff has been brought in because they do it. So it's, you know, now people look at these things as, like, evil when it's like, it's sad because it's really a good offer that should just be on the table as an option and not your only option. Like, I think about if Game Pass existed when I was a kid, like, that would have been freaking amazing. Like, I don't know, $15, $17 a month, and you get this massive library of games, and I don't know, it just, like, to me, like, that would have been crazy. I remember begging my parents to, you know, get me a game, and that was, like, the process I had to go through to get a game. And outside of that, it was just like wait for Christmas time or my birthday or something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop. Stop. I like the idea behind stop killing games, but it won't do anything, I think. Lawmakers and politicians in parliament couldn't give less than... Yeah, I mean, the thing is they don't understand how most things for games even... I mean, at least in U.S. government, like, they definitely are all old as fuck and don't understand how shit works for this, so... You know, not to go too political, but it's just the truth. Like, they don't understand this shit at all. And that's why, you know, it's like consumers protection doesn't really exist. And I don't know, it's hard because if it becomes law, I think it's gonna be like, I fear about like sweeping laws that affect us in ways we did not want, and then we're like, oh crap, I can't believe we rooted for that. Like, we didn't want this, and it's like too late, it's in place now. But I mean, like, I listened to a podcast, the Nerd Nest podcast, really good stuff. If you guys ever want to check that out, it's awesome. YouTube channel. Talks a lot about like Steam Deck and stuff, but talks a lot about just like, you know, gaming, I don't know, gaming politics, if you would call it that. I don't know. But it's, they talked about the ESRB and stuff like that, and saying like that became a thing because they were threatening to make it law. And then the, you know, gaming sphere as a whole, the gaming industry just kind of took it into their own hands so they didn't have to deal with law. So like, it would be cool if that we kind of got a repeat of that, where it scared them straight enough to the point where, you know, they're proactive about it and we don't have to worry about law. But at the same time, you know, they were proactive. And yeah, like that's the ideal situation, because bringing law into it is something I don't want to have happen, but I also don't want it, like, the gaming industry to keep going the way it is, where we're just getting screwed. Yeah, but making Apple change the USB thing was actually good. like them doing that was actually like a good thing, because then it was so stupid over here in the US they weren't forcing them to do it, so then they were just offloading all their leftovers to us where they didn't switch over yet, but every other thing used USB-C, and it's like, that's so stupid and annoying. Difference is the guy behind Stop Killing Games is the one leading the charge at the commission. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. I honestly don't really, like, to be 100% clear, like, I don't even really understand, like, know a ton about it. I haven't looked into it a ton as to, like, you know, what the write-up is for Stop Killing Games and things like that. And like, I just know that it's not for retroactive, like, it's not a retroactive thing, it's for new games. That's all I know. which is fine. Like, because, you know, retroactive, that's like a whole other thing. Like, that's a lot to put in place. It's kind of unrealistic in certain circumstances to ask for that. So, like, some of it, sadly, is just too late. But, you know, implementing things for the future is like, yeah, that's good. That's what we want. We want those protections. Like, it's sad that I have to, like, consider for online only games, like multiplayer only games and stuff, I have to consider, like, well, you know, is this game actually going to do well? Is it going to survive? How long will it survive? Will the company decide to completely shut it down and it'll fail? You know, like, these are things that I genuinely consider before, if I even want to get a multiplayer only game or something. It's like, I don't know. It's gonna be figured out how to jump in hole. Nice. What hole? I don't know what you're talking about. Where am I going? Was I even supposed to go this way? Oh, I guess I gotta jump down. Gonna be someone who knows its stuff talking and not some random dude in a suit. Yeah, that's like really important, and sadly we don't have much of that over here. Everyone in charge over here is just old and completely out of touch with how anything works. Not retroactive, would take billions to get old games back on the menu, and that's why they decided to kill Anthem's servers now. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know, it's important to keep those games alive strictly, not even just for us, but for lessons as well, you know? Like, there's gonna be games that didn't work for good reasons, not just because of, like, ineptitude, but just for genuine good reasons, and it's like, keep those around. Like, those are lessons to be learned. Like, I was saying when I was away for work training, you know, I kind of like went on like a passion speech to my my trainer about games and stuff, and just saying, like, you know, like, there needs to be a lot more like documentation on, you know, people within the industry and how the industry works and things, and like, so that way people coming up can understand the industry better and come in with, you know, some semblance of a clue of like, okay, this is how the, you know, like, we have so much documentary on how the music industry works and how like the film industry works, and it's like, I feel like we don't have nearly that level of documentation for the gaming industry. And I know the gaming industry is a lot newer, especially with how complex it is now compared to, I don't know, 30 years ago. So I get it, it's like a very much so newer industry comparatively to the others. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's important to have all that documentation so that people coming into the industry can learn and understand. And I think that's why we're kind of... Where did that garbage bag go? Why are they all flying away like that? Like, where did that one go? Okay. Oh. Well, that's one. Two. In your mind, there's some guy that's gonna create a private server for Anthem, but EA will see it and DMCA it down. Well, that's kind of what the fight is for. From Stop Killing Games, is so that we can actually do things like that. And it's allowed, so that way the game is not just straight up dead. Because imagine see like the modding communities and things, and imagine if they not only like left it possible so that we could have our own servers, but then on top of that continue developing the game, you know, ourselves. I mean, I think that kind of opens up some gates for like some dangers of like companies purposely like unfinishing games and then, you know, waiting for a group of people to decide to like finish the vision, and then they just reap the sales benefits. Like, that's, you know, a danger that, I don't know, just comes off the top of my mind, but I don't know, dude. It gets so convoluted and complicated. Thing is, once EA shut down servers, they'll stop selling the game too, which makes only third key sellers having some left. And if someone makes a private server, not everyone's gonna be able to play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's up to the people, you know, that want to handle it, you know, like, I mean, that's not really anything we can do about it. If people just want to make private servers and no public servers, then, I mean, but I really highly doubt that. I think there'll be people that, you know, want to hop in and make public servers. But the selling thing, yeah, that could be an issue. But I mean, at the same time, if they see, I don't know, like, I don't know why they would take it off the digital shelf, so to speak, because if people can buy it and then they don't have to pay for servers anymore, then they can just play on like kind of client-side servers. It's like, why wouldn't you just want to sell it so that people can buy it and you make a quick buck off of literally nothing? Basically, it's a dead game that you'll make some money off of because people can play these, you know, community-owned servers. It's like, why wouldn't you want to sell it at that point? So I mean, maybe it would be a reason for them to bring it back to shelves. Who knows? I don't know. It's a whole unexplored world. Anthem is such a sad story from beginning to end, not gonna lie. Devs found out what they're gonna be working on when that fake demo came out. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, like, again, like, that's kind of why I say, like, I feel like the gaming industry as a whole needs to be documented better, because there's a lot of sad stories out there. I mean, and the thing that's, like, kind of funny is, like, we say we want to know about them, and then there's people on the internet, you know, the loudmouths that, you know, just make it, like, this bad story, and then, like, make bad PR for the company when it's like, okay, but you asked for this. You asked to know about this. So don't take it as a chance to just crap all over the company when it's like you literally like asked for this. I'm not saying be appreciative of crappy situations, but at least be appreciative of the sharing of that knowledge or something. Like, make it so that they actually want to continue to share. Like, you know, I don't know. EA will never sell the game again for one reason: they make no money out of it, and private servers can't be monetized. They make no money out of selling the game? How does that work? They must make some money off of selling the game itself, right? How would they make no money if they own it? This game is hard. There's like 6 enemies, all with more health than me. The game is a learning curve. So you're gonna run into like areas and things where you might not be ready. You just gotta like kind of maybe go find something else to do. Maybe think outside the box in combat, because it might be something you need to do, but it's like, you know, it's supposed to be hard. I mean, but yeah, it can be hard at first. I mean, it's the whole game is a learning curve. But the game gets so good, dude. The progression is really good in that game. Nobody's buying the game full price. It sells $5 on third sellers. Yeah, but even a third seller, like, that third seller had to buy that game somewhere, so they made something off of it. And it's just like no matter how you look at it, they made money off of it somewhere along the way. So it's like, why not just reap any kind of benefit? Like, you already sunk the money into the game. It's too late. Like, your money is gone either way. So whether it's pennies or dollars, like, get something out of it. Why get nothing when you can get something? That's literally how a business always should operate and look at things. Unless it just costs more money to have it on digital shelves, but I doubt that. Usually the way it works is they take a chunk when the game is bought. They don't consistently charge you just to have your game on there. So it's like, I don't know, I don't see the issue. Keep forgetting as flak, you do more damage when you stand still. Drew, you're making me want to play Baldur's Gate 3. That game is so good. Yeah, digital sales make more than money than physical, which, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe they had, like, quote, physicals. Maybe they had cases and stuff for Anthem, but I mean, they were probably just like a code inside. It probably wasn't even a disc. And if it is, it's just a freaking coaster at this point. Kind of always was. Online-only games are always just going to be a coaster if there's a disc for it. And pretty much any Xbox game with a case is going to be just a coaster. Even if there's real physicals for like PlayStation. That's like one thing I'll always give PlayStation, is at least they kind of still, for some games, do the actual physical game thing. I wish... That's like... It's so funny because people look at Valve as like this hero company when it comes to when it comes to consumers, but it's hilarious because they're the ones that basically are the reason for no physical games on PC. Like, Steam itself is like the biggest reason for no physical games on PC. which sucks as somebody that likes doing physical game collection. So I end up pretty much just buying a game twice sometimes for a console that I don't even own. If it's like an actual physical copy, sometimes if I like the game enough, I'll do that. Like, call me stupid, but... Like, I think I own... Yeah, I own One Piece Odyssey for PS5. It's like, I don't know, I just wanted the, I actually liked that game, so it's like one of the only good anime games I've played. Honestly, the industry's a joke, nothing more to say. I don't know, there's good and bad, dude. I mean, we could sit here and dwell on the bad all day long, but it's like, there's a lot of good, you know? There's a lot of things I couldn't ever do when I was a kid, like, that are now possible because of things. But again, it's just because, you know, they want to save money, so they make things a double-edged sword when they don't have to be, you know? Like, again, like, Game Pass is, like, the perfect example of that. You know, like, that's definitely why Xbox pushed for $80, like, without any hesitance. Yeah, I don't know. This is like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't just straight up be like, yeah, Game Pass sucks. Because it's like striving for not owning games, and it's like, but it doesn't have to be that way. It's just because the company wants to make it that way, which, you know, yeah. Same with like Nintendo, like their back compat, like it sucks. Like you can't actually buy the game for the Switch through back compat. Like it's just a subscription, and it's like, if you guys did what you're doing and then also sold the game, it's like, okay, like the double-edged sword goes away. Like you literally just have the best of both worlds. Game preservation is now a thing again. Like, I don't know. But that's why I say, like, when it comes to the laws and things, it's like, I don't actually want the laws to be put in place, but I do want it to scare companies straight. And thus we come full circle on the conversation. Man, I just want Borderlands 4. Have you heard, by the way, Ubisoft wants you to destroy your old games that aren't supported anymore in favor of ones they keep fully online? And updated, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't buy from Ubisoft anymore. I think they're like one of the worst gaming companies, literally, in the gaming sphere right now. I think they just absolutely suck. Bro, definitely a learning curve with this shit. It's making me rage. Dude, I'm telling you, it's I don't know, I wish I could help more. Cause I'm sure there's like stuff that it's very easy to miss things in that game too. Like, there's just so much to it at first. It is an overwhelming game at first, I will say that. But I'm telling you, like, if there's a situation you're not getting through, like, walk away from it. Like, load back, walk away from it. Like, try to go find something else to do if you're struggling somewhere. Go back to it when you're a higher level or something. Because I don't know where you are in the game. I don't know what you wandered into. Wow. Visual pollution in this game is just wild. People have like voiced concerns about visual pollution for Borderlands 4, and I'm like, if you watch the gameplay, it does not look like this. People read a CYA clause in a contract and assume it's what the company wants you to do, no matter what. Oh my god. What? My game, what? Did you guys see that? Is my computer good? And also, why is my music stopping? Okay. Time to do this instead. Alright. Okay. Is my game not dying anymore? Like, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, that was like crazy looking. Like, I was like, whoa. I've never seen it do that. I don't know what the hell happened. And when I paused the game, I heard my computer running pretty hard too, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. Okay. Dude, I hate Windows so much. Like, people that are like, my computer's not good enough or something, don't realize how awful Windows is for that. Like, the operating system can actually make your computer better over time, and people don't fucking realize that. I mean, I'm probably sounding like a fucking nerd emoji right now, but it's true. Shit. Shit. Wow. I leveled up. Only on normal difficulty, it's me, Shadowheart, and Asterion. Level 2 against 5 guys with 25 health. Yeah, I mean, so walk away from the situation. You'll, like, I don't want to, like, spoil too much, but, like, if you, like, just roam around, like, you'll find other people to have in your party and stuff, too. Like, there's not just those people. Like, there's more. So you can get more help before going into whatever fight you just roamed into. That's one thing. There's probably other encounters you can do that might be easier for you to, like, get, you know. Because, like, this gameplay loops in that game. Like, whatever classes you're playing as, that's the thing. Like, you'll learn eventually as time goes on. Like, there's gonna be, as you level up and things, you're gonna get, like, gameplay loops. There's gonna be gear for each of them that are better, and yada yada, blah blah blah. early trailers had a lot of visual pollution, but gameplay near zero in my opinion. Only pollution I saw was from Rafa's cannons causing explosive damage. Yeah, that, and like even like the barrels, like the radiation hovering in the air and stuff, like lingering, that all got like way toned down. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Like my computer today. Like, what? Oh my god. Oh, that might have been because I sold stuff. Sometimes that happens. Have you heard for Windows 10 security updates, they'll do some for free only if you have a Windows account linked to OneDrive and sell your... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm standing there like I'm about to farm that. I'm not doing that right now. Aren't they killing off Windows 10 after this year? Which, like, really freaking sucks. I hate Windows 11 so much. I've seen Windows 11, I tried Windows 11, and it sucks. My friend Brandon, like, already shifted over to it. I'm like, I don't know how you deal with this garbage. This is terrible. It's like the definition of just destroying your UI. And just losing everything you had control over. I'm like so excited for whenever, I don't know how long, it's probably gonna be like another couple of years or something, I don't know, maybe not, maybe they'll surprise me. But like, I'm so excited for whenever SteamOS is able to be used on PC. The only thing I'm wondering about is with the game mode thing, like how multiple monitors would work. And the other issue is like, you know, with video editing and YouTube and all that stuff, pretty much like none of that software works on Linux. So, yeah, kind of sucks. Because, even when it becomes viable for some people, it's probably not going to be viable for me, like, for a very long time. Yo, Jedi, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So happy to see you, man. Happy to have you here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream until like 2 or 3 today, depending on how long I want to go, but I know around like 2 or 3 I gotta stop, and then get ready and go out, pick some things up, because Max came back, so he's not like across the country anymore, so we're gonna hang out today. So I gotta get ready for that, and the cigar bar closes early, so I gotta go pick some up because he said he wants to have cigars. Wants to like hang out, maybe have a fire or something. Doing good, dying from this heat wave. Yeah, dude. Stay hydrated, hang in there. I hate summer. I feel like I'm being so negative today. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I don't know. I'm genuinely like in a good mood, but I feel like I'm being so negative. Winter is so much better. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Somebody making sense around here. I love wintertime. Like, I mean, you know, having to like shovel off your car, or not, you know, clear off your car before work and stuff, like, that can suck. But like, I don't know. There's so many like there's so many things I love around wintertime that it kind of makes it worth it to me. It's like the only thing I really hate about winter. He's back. What's going on, Night Saber? What? Die. Dude was just chilling in a corner, punching my pet in the face. Summer has been pretty good, honestly. Well, I'm glad it's been good for you. I mean, it's been good for me in the sense of, like, good things going on. You know, good things in my life. But, in terms of, like, in terms of weather, I hate it. It's been around where I live anyways, it's incredibly humid. It's just not fun. I mean, I also, like, I don't know, my last job and my new job, like, I work in a way where it's, you know, not comfortable to be just like dripping in sweat all day. Yeah, same good things happening for me also, for a change. Sunshine and warmth is a rarity here in Scotland, so it's a nice break from gray skies and rain. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear things are going well for you. You know, everybody gets their, I feel like that's just, you know, how life goes. A lot of times it's, you know, you get into your pockets of good things happening, you get into your pockets of some bad times, but, you know, weathering through those and making it for the better days is what it's all about, man. And yeah, this year has definitely been part of that, you know, better days for me. I definitely had some rough years, even if I didn't know it. Just being under a comfy blanket during winter time and the PC not overheating is already so much better. 100%. Yeah, it's kind of funny too because, you know, I live in like a basement, so the summer almost like has a delay for my room because like you know, I'm in the ground, so like it stays cooler for the first month or so and then it starts to catch up with my room. But even so, it's much cooler than, you know, being upstairs. Oh my god, where is my brainstormer? There it is. I haven't played as Flak in so long, it feels like. Life is an ocean and each wave is a new challenge to swim through. No, life is a box of chocolates empty. Sun needs to go away. Roll on September. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's so funny. Like both weather-wise and game-wise, like I just can't wait for September. Like literally everything about September is calling my name this year. I want it to cool off, dude. I want it to be fall. But, oh my god. I'm so tired of heat and humidity. I don't know why anybody likes it. I don't even care if you like going to the beach. Like, obviously winter isn't ideal for that, but like, oh my god, dude, the heat waves. Like, who wants to sit on the beach? I don't. I don't know. I'm a gamer at heart, I guess. I hate being outside. I just want to hide away in the dark and get my LED tan. B-Day, then 2 days later, Borderlands 4, best year? Yeah, dude. For sure. That's a great birthday. Ever? Yeah, I knew you, man. Yeah. Dude, I know so many people. Yeah, Night Saver, start university around Borderlands 4 releases. Yeah, dude, so many people I've heard say that, like, ah, man, because you know that's around time school picks up. So I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people complain about that. But that's how it was when I was a kid, you know, like that's how it was. A lot of the games. It's cool because games are starting to come out in all times of the year, if I can talk. And you know, I feel like when I was younger, like every game came out in the fall. It's like, oh, cool, all these great games coming out right when school picks up. Like, unlucky, yeah. It's just how it goes. I feel you though, dude. It's funny because I was like nervous to tell my new job about like, you know, being like, oh, I had a planned vacation, and you know, it's because I want to be free for Borderlands 4. But now, honestly, I'm just nervous if the job is, after all my efforts of getting it, if it's even gonna work out. So that's not really a great feeling. I remember playing Borderlands 3 at midnight release on my PC and then going to school in the morning and falling asleep in class. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, I remember Borderlands 3's launch, dude. I was time slowed way down leading up to launch, first of all. And then I remember I stayed up like stupid late the night before it came out, because for me it released 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like the day before it officially like launched or whatever, because sometimes you know how that goes. So I remember that happening. And then I stayed up like mad late, so that way I would like sleep extra that day, because I was straight up just like, yeah, I just want to wake up and play Borderlands 3. So I like slept like stupid late in the day that day. I think I like woke up for a little bit and then I took a nap so I could just like fucking time travel to Borderlands 3 launch. So stupid. And then I woke up and the game was ready to like pre-install or whatever. So I did that, Took a shower, got out, and then just stared at the screen the rest of the time it was downloading. Moxie just dropped a video on Amon's red skill tree. Ooh, okay, okay. Thing is like, I know some of you probably have heard me say this numerous times at this point. I'm just not the type to like read into the skill trees. And there's a part of me that feels bad that I'm not like that, because I think people enjoy that content and maybe they want it from me. I don't know. Nobody's asked for it from me, so I guess I'm good. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't enjoy doing that, really. I don't really enjoy sitting there reading through it. The only time I might do that is when they make the official skill trees that are interactive on online. Like, maybe I don't know. Like, I don't want to. The only thing is, like, I don't want to make a video where I'm straight up sitting there reading off every skill. Like, I just don't enjoy that. So, like, the only thing I might genuinely read a little bit of is Harlow's. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just do, like, a live stream the day that opens up and just kind of, like, chat with y'all about it and kind of have it up on screen. I think that would be like a more enjoyable way for me to do it, instead of like literally a video where I'm just reading off every individual skill. Kimi racist? Because the Billy footage is bad? Damn. No, it's just like, oh, dude, I mean, like did anybody else notice how like framey the footage is? Oh, I'm dead. Called in sick for college for a week to play Borderlands 3. Yeah, dude, I was a bum and I wasn't working during that time, so I was kind of just like chilling, playing Borderlands 3 all day, all night. Wasn't in college and wasn't working. Oh, fuck. The power of unemployment. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Yeah, pretty much. It's like great and horrible all at the same time. I've been so like, I don't want to like fucking rant about it, but I've been like very nervous about my new job. But I guess that's pretty normal to be nervous about a new job. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with my game today, dude? My computer is just like, yeah, I'm gonna die today. You know, I just never, like, I'm sure, I don't know, like, nobody ever, can anybody ever get Flak to have enough survivability? I feel like I can never, have him not feel squishy. Hope the stuff you sent on Discord is worth. Yeah, I'm sure it is, dude. If it's news, then if it's stuff I haven't talked about, then I'll incorporate it in a video. I'm gonna end up doing kind of like a scattered video again, where it's just like a shitload of details all over the place, you know, because like I've been doing a lot of videos where I focus in like one area or something, and it's like there's so many like scraps of details where it's like not enough for one video for any of it, and it's like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna do another one where I just end up talking about a bunch of random facts. What is this? I don't remember this at all. Where am I? Is there anything actually down here? What, like, what is this? What the heck? Well, I have dialogue off, so we're not listening to that, I guess. Dude, what in the parkour? What's my job? Yeah, I just got a new job, where I deliver, like, stuff for, like, people's water systems. Like, bags of, salt and all kinds of different stuff. So, but there's, like, I don't know, I expressed it to my boss already. Like, there's these, I'm kind of, like, annoyed because they didn't really, I feel like they didn't express it that well leading up to it, like, but I went to training and stuff and pretty much learned a lot of things that I feel like they didn't express well enough leading up to me getting the job. And one of the things is, like, these 200-pound tanks that I have to move, and, like, you know, you get a cart to, like, move them, but you have to take them up, like, entire flights of stairs. And, did I mention they're like 200 pounds? And I'm a pretty fucking scrawny dude. Like, I don't care if it's like bitch status, but like, I don't know, dude. Like, I felt like I was gonna like pop some blood vessels and like destroy my back trying to do it. I did it a couple times during training, and I was like, this is like not okay. So, I don't know. I expressed it to my manager, and I mean, he's part of like the health committee. So if anyone's gonna care about safety, it should be him. So I don't know. I mean, it's like kind of like one of the only things that's really like on the verge of making it a deal breaker for me if they're not willing to work with me and get some piece of equipment that can actually help me get them upstairs. I mean, if we can get something that helps me with like getting them upstairs where it's less strenuous, then, you know, I'm good. But yeah, if they don't want to help me with that, then I'm probably gonna be out. Do I do the extra projectile chance? Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Yeah, just, you know, breaking my back for life doesn't sound pleasant. And the thing is, too, that's really funny is they already dealt with, like, injury fraud stuff and whatnot from, like, past people that tried to work this job, and I'm trying to be, like, straight up with them and be like, yeah, I don't want that to happen. So you'd think they would be happy about that I don't want to live on pay from the company by being injured. But maybe they're worried about me trying to do that again, so they don't take my concern very serious. I hope that's not the case. You seen the Borderlands 4 was gonna launch with 2 DRM, Denuvo and Gearbox in-house DRM. They removed the in-house one a few weeks ago, so the game will launch with only Denuvo. Yeah, it still kind of sucks that it's gonna launch with that, but I mean, it's good that it's not 2, because that would drastically make the game run worse. Don't really care about DR. I mean, I care about it in the sense that it's making the game run worse, and I want the game to be well optimized. Wow, I had a lot of stuff. Holy shit, I had to stop watching your live because it was raining so bad. Wind ripped branches from 2 trees across the road. Oh my god. Stay safe. That's crazy. I had a bad storm like a week or 2 ago. Hope you keep your power and everybody stays safe. Still shit because Denuvo is so bad and will lag the game a bit. Like in Borderlands 3 when opening / closing the inventory and texture streaming, but I guess it's to be expected. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that, I just want the game to be well optimized. I just really want that. What is my objective? Is it to go there? Yeah, okay. Well. Yeah. I like, that is 100,000% my biggest concern is Borderlands 4 optimization. Like, my friend Max is pretty much upgrading his GPU, not only because like he feels like he needs to for some other games, but definitely like, yeah, like pretty much is doing it because he wants to be able to play Borderlands 4 with me and Brandon. It's like, yeah. 2 ambulance were driving and electrical help was driving through my neighborhood because some power lines were ripped also. Jesus. That's crazy. Borderlands 4 has to run well at launch. Gearbox has lost the trust of so many Borderlands fans over the years. It's gonna be terrible if it doesn't. And to me, Borderlands 4 is a revival of the series, or it's death. Definitely won't be good if it's not received well. Yeah. Yeah, I think some people forget. I think some people that are kind of like too close to the sun, so to speak, and keep up with everything Borderlands 4 is, you know, showing, forget the uphill battle. Forget the uphill battle that, you know, Borderlands 4 and Gearbox face because of, you know, Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands and New Tales and the Borderlands movie. Even though that's not a game, people still, you know, people still look at that shit. Hope everyone else is doing well. I mean, I'm doing good. Just chilling, playing some games. Hanging with some of my favorite peeps. We don't speak about the Borderlands movie. Yeah, that's very true. New Tales is a myth. Yup. You guys got it. Nailed it right on the head. I could skip that, can't I? Yep. Yeah, you guys nailed that one on the head. That's, we don't talk about those. They're not real. I can't wait for the, I think the story for Borderlands, I have faith in the story for Borderlands 4, I should say. I think it's gonna be, it's seeming like it's gonna be really good, and, I'm like so excited for the Eruption Fang videos and stuff that come out, you know, with all the echo logs and lore and everything that's gonna be released. I am so excited to, see Eruption Fang videos come out. See what we learn through the game. Don't know what you're on about, bud. Yeah. BL movie never happened. It's a figment of your imagination. Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. Have faith in Borderlands 4, new world. New characters, leave the old behind, let the new shine. But yeah, if it's done bad, it's gonna be shit all around, yeah. But I don't know, I have faith in it. Like, the way they've been portraying the characters and stuff from all the trailers and everything, like, everybody just seems so cool. Idolater Saul looks... I literally am just, like, obsessed with Idolater Saul. Okay, so something I'm still confused about. Idolater Saul is an absolute unit. Yeah, dude, he looks like such a beast. Something I'm still kind of confused about is like they said in the Beyond the Borderlands thing that Vile Lictor is an augur, and like I don't know, that just confuses the heck out of me because Calder is an augur, part of, they said like he's part of like a council, and it sounds to me like, okay, that council is probably like in charge of things for the augurs, but then Vile Lictor is a commander, so I don't know, I'm like confused as to what all that means. Like, did Calder work with Vile Lictor? And yeah, I don't know. Borderlands 4 is either we're so back or it's all over. Yeah, we're so back, we're so cooked. Could be one or the other, but I think it's gonna be good, dude. I don't know. I literally like I know like I probably could have said the same thing leading up to like freaking Wonderlands, not to like put a bad taste in people's mouth, but like I don't know. I just can't see Borderlands 4 going bad. It just looks too good. Some would say too good to be true, but I don't know. I don't really agree with that personally. I see where people are coming from, but at the same time, thought about it more, and I think they mean the augurs are the original inhabitants of Kairos. Not all of them is good. Calder is an augur, native Kairosian, but he is good and Vile Lictor is bad. Yeah, that could definitely be the case. I feel like Vile got discharged from the council and joined the order. It's interesting too to think about, yeah. It could be. Maybe it's like, you know, he was mad scientist and gone a little too far. You know? That's why I say either death or revival. If it's done bad, there's no future for the franchise, because every new character will be awful to be around, and Kairos and stuff is the future. I don't know if Kairos is the future of the franchise. That's kind of like, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't think it's like, oh, Borderlands 5 is gonna be on Kairos. I mean, I also feel like that's getting way ahead of ourselves, being like predicting what Borderlands 5 will be when we don't even know what Borderlands 4 is about. Want to know more about the guy slash girl who looks like Edgy Zero? Wait, what? Am I missing something? I probably am. When am I not? BL4 looks a little slower than Borderlands 3 in terms of pace and gameplay, if you know what I mean, but I kind of like that. Borderlands 3 feels a bit too frantic, confusing with fights and time. I don't know if I know what you mean, to be completely honest. I mean, like, if we're talking story pacing, I pray to God that you're wrong, because Borderlands 3 story pacing is, like, freaking horrible. Person with the hood and dagger? Oh, yeah. Okay. Like an edgy Zero. That's a funny way of putting it. Oh my god. I mean, if you mean like gameplay wise, I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's slower paced, because I think a lot of, I don't know. I don't want to be like putting words in your mouth, but I feel like a lot of it is just the visual pollution is so toned down that it's like you can actually tell what's going on, and the battlefield itself is much clearer, you know? Like, I don't think it's like I feel like the game is, I don't want to say faster paced, but with, like, you know, double jumping and dashing and stuff, I definitely think it's going to be able to be faster paced. And then on top of that, like, I've heard people talk about how fast Rafa can move and stuff. Like, I don't think it's going to be slower paced gameplay wise. I just think the fact that the battlefield is so much clearer because of the visual pollution being toned down so much makes it feel easier to follow. What? Like, flew all the way over there, okay. You know what? What level is my shield? It's probably, it's not as old as I thought it would be, but still, like, just gonna equip that because that looks better. Honestly, I'm fine with a mix between Borderlands 2 and 3 in terms of gameplay pacing. Hell yeah, 100%. I'm fine with a mix between Borderlands 2 and 3 on a lot of things. And like, you can die so quickly in Borderlands 3 from random sources, and there's sometimes far too many things happening at once, but Borderlands 4 seems a bit more tactical. I don't know how to describe it. No, I get it. I know what you mean. I also think it depends on, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, I definitely think, you know, like, I mean, we watched the Vault gameplay, and it looked pretty chaotic. Like, there was a lot of different things, you know, trying to shoot at you and aim at you and stuff. So, I mean, I think it'll happen, but, I mean, it's also, like, I don't know, some of the gameplay we've seen is content creators gameplay, and that's probably the better half of it, and then we've seen like journalist gameplay. And it's like, You know, they talked about ramping up difficulty for the content creators, and I'm sure they're not saying it, but for the journalists, they probably didn't do that. Fast in terms of gunplay and action skills, but slower in terms of movements, unless you use the new movement tech. It is kind of a return to source of Borderlands 1 with badasses being badasses, having a lot of HP, and doing a lot of damage, yeah. I hope the side quests in Borderlands 4 follow same formula as pre-sequel style of comedic side for side activity and more serious for the main story. Yeah, dude, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. That's what I want. 100%. I love Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Sadly, I probably won't be playing it like all week because Max is away from his computer back home here, not across the country where his computer is. So yeah, we probably won't have any pre-sequel lives for a while. Honestly, I'm all good with keeping the... Oh, I'm shooting at my freaking pet because I'm not paying attention. Why did you just throw that at me? You deserve to be shot. Or maybe that's why you threw it at me, because I was shooting at you. Honestly, I'm all good with keeping the weird and loud to secondary stuff. And having a more slow slash serious story. I don't want it to be slow, though. Like, I don't want the pacing of a story to be slow. It's gonna get very... What? Thing just didn't have a name. That was weird. It's like replaying the story is, you know, a thing that a lot of us are gonna do, and I don't know, that's gonna get annoying very fast if I'm just sitting around listening to dialogue. I don't want that at all. I hope Amara doesn't become the new Lilith. Oh god. I feel like that would be even worse. I don't even like Amara's personality. I feel like it's annoying. No, but I wanted to take its time introducing the stakes of the story and all. Yeah, and the thing is like we watched Borderlands 2 do that without having to take time to have you sit there and stare at the character. It's just like, again, like I've been saying since Borderlands 4 was even, you know, officially announced. Like, I've been saying this forever. It's the Echo. Like, you can put the character's face in front of you without having to stand there and stare at them. You know? Just like that. Like that guy. It's like, you know, like Handsome Jack, like we didn't just sit around staring at him talk. Like he just talked to us through the echo the whole time, and that was very much so good enough for everybody. So I think you know, seeing a fat bald idolator Saul on my screen through the echo is satisfying enough. That guy, the voice actor Darren DePaul, I mean, like hearing him through the echo would be fucking sick. Same, she annoying and cringy. Yeah, I agree. What I really don't want, what I really don't want in terms of pacing is doing quote unquote story missions that have nothing to do with the actual story, like the Guns of Reliance missions, etc. Yeah, it feels like there's a ton of missions that could just be cut out of the story in Borderlands 3. A must-have is skippable cutscenes after your first playthrough. Hell yes. Absolutely. And I agree with that. Like, I kind of don't want the cutscenes to be skippable on the first playthrough. Like, I don't know how they make it so that it knows you beat the game once, but like, there should definitely be a thing where it's like, first time, can't skip cutscenes. Like, and then after that, you can. Because I would really be annoyed if like we accidentally skipped a cutscene or something somehow. Like, we kind of suck. And I get it, that's like, you know, just be careful, but I mean, when I'm playing co-op with everybody, I'm kind of like nervous about that. All of Eden 6 can be skipped to the vault and Jacob's Manor. Yeah, exactly. Like, Eden 6 was way too long for no reason at all. And the thing about Borderlands is like, dude, like, you don't need to be extending the campaign. Like, the game has endgame. Like, you don't need to be extending the playtime of Borderlands. Borderlands, the whole point of it is the, like, I mean, not the whole point, but a big point of it is the endgame, and that's where it's like, okay, there's like infinite gameplay. You know? I get that not everybody's into it, but still. I wonder if we'll ever meet any of the other doppelgangers from Handsome Jack. Promethea is the best part of Borderlands 3 story. Great pacing, Katagawa was pretty good. Eden 6 and Pandora Part 2 are a slog. I mean, the only thing, you know what it is that makes the Pandora Part 2 like suck is that they do like, I think 2 or 3 parts of it where it's just straight up a driving mission. And it sucks. It's like, why? Like, this is terrible. I think that's what makes it feel awful, because thing is for me is like I'm a little bit of bias here. Like I love the returning of just going back to Pandora, because Pandora's classic and there's some rose tinted glasses there, but I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely the driving missions for me that make the returning of Pandora, returning to Pandora, that sucks. Gearbox has to leave Jack behind. We're so done with it. It's been there in every Borderlands game. Doesn't help that people keep asking for him to be brought back. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with him coming back. He's a good character. I don't know. It just needs to be done well. I don't know. I don't have the feeling like Jack was overdone. I don't really feel like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority. I just don't think him being the end-all be-all threat is like... I don't know. I just think it would be fun if he was more like a returning thing that can just, you know, be an annoyance. But, I don't know. Oh shit. Wow. That was lucky. Oh, it was a ladder. Oh my god, why can I not make this? Oh my god. Whatever. So stupid. The environments of Borderlands 3, Pandora and Borderlands 3 was bad. Apart from Stormblind Complex, everywhere is the exact same and same kind of desert. No highlands, no Iridium Blight, etc. I guess. I don't know. That's the part of Pandora that I kind of like the most. I don't know. The Pandora desert is just like nostalgic for me. Oops, I didn't even mean to do that. Whatever. He got his ending in Tales. The thing is, though, is like, it's not even confirmed if that was an ending or not. Like, there was a choice to be made in Tales, and they never confirmed what choice is canon. They left it open-ended so that Jack can come back. So, I mean, it's possible. I don't know, again, if it's done tastefully, I don't really see the issue with it. Personally, I want to see new stuff in Borderlands, new villains, yeah, I mean, well, that's what we're getting. Got your wish. I mean, I don't want, like, every game and everything to be about Jack. Like, that's, like, he's not the end-all be-all. They already said that. They already said they don't want that. Bro can't get enough of that sweet Pandora sand. Yeah, dude. It's classic. Play Borderlands 1. There's not much outside of it. I said it in one of my videos covering the Game Informer stuff. It's like, I immediately loved the desert region in Borderlands 4 because it just brings back that nostalgia of Pandora Desert. Only so much you can do with one character, yeah, definitely. And it's like Jack clearly isn't the focus anymore. Well, not even just anymore, just at all. Like the end of pre-sequel to like, you know, the Iridian writings in Borderlands 3 to what Borderlands 4 is bringing and like the Watcher and everything. It's like obviously Jack isn't the focus, so like it's not a problem anymore. I'm gonna say the story of Borderlands 2 is just okay at best. Jack carried the game on a high note, and people who want Jack everywhere just can't let go of the pet. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I've always said that too. Ugh, sorry. No, I've always said that too. No, I think Jack was like what carried the story for Borderlands 2. I don't think the story of Borderlands 2 was really anything crazy. It's basically just another Borderlands story. Gonna be 2 new DLC biome areas in Borderlands 4. I wonder what they'll be. Maybe a volcanic area and an oceanic area? Could be. I don't know. A beach and an oasis? What's the difference? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you're just coping because you've been wanting that for so long now. You just want them both to be the same? Bruh. I'd love like Bioshock type of area. That'd be crazy. Bioshock is amazing. I just totally missed that barrel. I'm gonna pretend it didn't happen. Somehow like slid sideways. I don't even know how I did that. Mostly wonder where they'll put the 2 new biomes. I don't know. Everybody thinks that it's gonna be like it has to be connected. Like they don't have to be. They can be like they said seamless world with less loading screens, not 0 loading screens. Like they can be separate. They can be places you have to load to. So I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really think they have to be connected. I mean, will it be cool, I guess, if they do that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends how they do it, but I don't really care if they're loading screens to get to it or not. I don't really give a shit about any of that. Wonderlands had like a super fun atmosphere. I think people kind of like count that out when they think about the game. They don't really consider stuff like that, but I thought I had a great... I thought the thing that they like kind of let me down on that Borderlands never let me down on is music. I thought Wonderland's music was just kind of there. It didn't really blow my socks off or anything, and Borderlands music has always had some pretty good tunes. What is going on? It's like an invisible wall in front of me. Alright. Wonderlands was a missed opportunity, 100%, dude. But that's why Wonderlands 2 has massive potential. I mean, it has also massive potential to just be a complete pile again, but it has a potential to be really good. It just depends on how much they listen. I think the issue I think the biggest issue with Wonderlands, to be honest, like cutting through it all, is just the budget. I think they didn't have a ton of budget, so when people started voicing issues and opinions, they really didn't have anywhere to go with it. They just kind of had to run with what they had planned. I think that was the biggest thing about Wonderlands. So if Wonderlands 2 gets an actual budget behind it, I mean, we've seen what Borderlands can do with actual budget behind it and how they can respond and fix things up and change things and, you know, all that. Like, we've seen it. So it just depends. I think a lot of people are going to be extremely hesitant with Wonderlands 2, and that's very, very reasonable response. When you look at the map, there's a volcano type thing on the far top left. I was thinking they'll either be islands or on the other side of the mountain area. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting if they actually just link it, but... Yeah, Borderlands 3 soundtrack is so good, dude. Even for parts of the game that people don't like, they had really good soundtracks to them. The Troy boss fight soundtrack is amazing. I love it. And then, of course, Digby. Gave you 100 chaos tears. Players spat in their face. Players were ungrateful. Bro, I don't want to play the same thing 100 times. What the fuck? Like, I don't... Like, what? No, dude. That's not what I want. Like, it's not even like I'm going to new areas or anything. Players rightfully spat in their face about it. Play Borderlands 3 for the 100th time? Yeah, but it's not like I'm running the same 3 areas, like, every time. Like, it's terrible. It's literally, like, just generated parts of a map just thrown at you. It's not good, dude. It's fine for like the first 20 times you have to do it when it first came out, and then they updated it to 30 and I was like, okay, I guess I can deal with this. And then they updated it and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, that's not even, they're not even adding new content at that point. They're just adding levels. And then the content they did add was literally Chaos Chambers. Outside of the Chaos Chambers. Somewhere else that you had to go for it. So, like, yeah, I did spit in their face over it. They charged me more than Headhunter packs for less content. Yeah, I mean, if you like that, that's, like, yeah, good for you. Like, you can enjoy something that I definitely can't. That's why I play with Wonderlands Redux. PLC should have been free content updates for the Chaos Chamber. Yeah, definitely. It was kind of a joke. It was the first ever time I felt ripped off. Like, genuinely, I'll never forget that feeling. Like, I genuinely felt ripped off. If I had a YouTube channel when Wonderlands was being a thing, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. People would have probably hated me. Or felt justified listening to me, I don't know. But I have so many problems with Wonderlands. Even with Wonderlands Redux, which I speak incredibly high of, because it made the game more playable and palpable for me, it still has issues. Like, there's still things that I don't super enjoy about it. Didn't mind gas chambers that much. Real grinders grind. I mean, I grind in Borderlands. It's just like you're going to new areas for it and stuff, and it's like new scenery, and you know, it's, I don't know, it's just not grinding through a hallway constantly. And then on top of that, I had a lot of issue. I took a lot of issue with how they handled the raid boss system. Like, I have to do Chaos Chambers. That was like the biggest issue I had with Chaos Chambers, is just how you have to do Chaos Chambers for everything. Alright, you want to get to endgame? Alright, here's some Chaos Chambers. You want to grind for endgame to get your loot? Alright, here's some Chaos Chambers. You want to get to the raid bosses? Here's some Chaos Chambers. Like, what? It was this rumor that the base game got the maps from the DLC, so that the base game seemed fuller. I never heard that. Saw a vid saying they would rather have less content DLC and more Vault Hunters instead. It literally said more Vault Hunters is good, but content DLC is just as important. You're gonna just play the same game again if not. Playing the same game over and over and over means the same farm and legendaries and so on. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I'm of the mindset where it's like, okay, just give us a season pass 2 like they did for Borderlands 3, and then make more like full DLCs in that, and I'll be okay with that. Personally, I'm fine with that. Because yeah, I don't think Vault Hunters being DLC should replace full DLCs. Like, that's not a replacement. Because you need the content to play the character, you know? Like, so I 100% agree. What? What? No. What? 10 Vault Hunters? Dude, what are you on? Bro, the game was live service, just without the only online crap. I don't know what you're on. Like, we literally got updates and everything just like a live service game would get. We got like level cap increases. We got everything a live service game would get, plus the benefit of not being live service with DLCs, where you actually like buy and own the thing instead of buying a bunch of skins and crap to support. Like, I don't know, dude. It's no. I can tell you how much money I poured into a game, and it's not even close to a quarter of as much as somebody pours into a live service game. And Borderlands 3 still has, like, shitloads of content. And also, like, live service games stop getting content too at some point. Look at Destiny 2 and where it's at. It's getting very little content. Live service games don't last forever. Seen it plenty of times. And then you lose the whole game when it's done. Calling Real 3 live service is insane. It ended support after 2 years, default length of any game. I mean, it got free updates and things just like a live service game would get, just because it ended. So, like, what about Anthem? Was that not live service because it ended? Happy for Gearbox to do as many season passes as they want, as long as the content is worth it. Still have zero idea why people complained so much about Wheel 3 Season Pass 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why either. You don't have to buy it. I want some of what Madwise is smoking. Yeah. Literally every live service game ends support after a few years. Yeah. I don't know. Like, there's plenty of live service games that have ended support. They're still live service games. Again, live service games are not forever. Anthem was painfully mid. Doesn't make it not a live service game. It was the type of video game that you see someone fake play in a movie. I mean, I don't know. My point still stands. Doesn't matter how bad it was. There's plenty of live service games you can go through a list of that failed, died, or are on the slope of death, which I definitely think Destiny 2 is. I don't want it to be. I don't want Destiny 2 to die at all. I was interested in getting into Destiny 2 until they started, like, vaulting content, so I just straight up couldn't play the base game. Which, again, is the whole reason why online live service only games suck. Because shit like that can happen. Yeah, the live service model is dying, I definitely agree. It's literally a jackpot for live service to, like, actually survive. It's literally a jackpot. And I'd also call Call of Duty live service, and that's a game that comes out every year. I think everyone here would agree with that. It's a jackpot for them to make money in the beginning, but when your content becomes shit again and again each time people wake up about it, expect more quality updates, but you don't get the budget for it. I mean, it's just a jackpot because, like your game has to actually, like, take off to succeed at all. Like, it's not like when people buy a game and you make money off of it. Like, people have to get into your game and then also be willing to invest into your game. This chat is so full of joy. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Drew just lurking. Hey, dude, how's BG3 going? I haven't heard from you in a while. I want to know how it's going. I need an update on the struggle. Or are you not struggling? Or did you figure it out? Dude, now I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. There's not enough time in the world to play all these games. Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing. We weren't playing. Dang. Not enough time because you play BL3 all the time? Nah, I mean, like, I don't know. It's one of those, it's like one of those games where I get out of work and I'm just like too tired to play that game specifically. I don't know. Like, Clear Obscure, when I played all that, it was like a lot of days after work where I was just like, yeah, I'm like way too tired for this. Like, mentally too tired for this. BL3 is such an easy to cruise through game for me because I've played it so friggin' much. It's like, it doesn't even require brain power. So I can just kind of like go on cruise control, and I think that's why it's such a go-to game for me when I stream, because it's like, despite what I show, it's easier for me to play when I'm reading chat and shit. It's like easy for me to just chill. Games nowadays are so big, it's a commitment to finish them. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the game. Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely one of those. But it's like a really great game. Clair Obscur, I would say, is actually like a really... It's really nice because it's actually not that big of a game. It's like a good, like, I don't know. I'd say it's like a nice, like, 30 to 40 hour game. Which sounds like a lot, but it's really not when you look at how long games typically are. Like, it's really funny. People think that, like, games were way shorter back when, and my friend Chase, like, I watch him, he plays a lot of old games, like, really old Zelda games and stuff. Dude, Zelda games were always massive. Like, Minish Cap, dude, that game is huge. It took him a while to beat that game. I mean, granted, I think he, like, 100%'d it, too. But, dude, it took him a while to beat that game. Like, there's some really big games from back in the day. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. Zelda always had big games. It's kind of crazy to think about. With, like, the storage and everything they had back then. They had some crazy tricks. A while? Okay, so the Minish Cap, it took him a few weeks. And like he's like home. Like, he doesn't work. He goes to school, but he doesn't work. He's like always home. So I think it took him like 2 weeks. Nah, Madois is cool. He's just I don't know. We don't agree a lot with our gaming opinions, but he's cool. That's kind of what I like, is, you know, like, he comes in and chills, but, you know, we can disagree, and it's like, he still comes in and chills. I appreciate the hell out of him for it, because like a lot of people can't disagree nowadays. We know that. I don't know what is wrong with the crosshair in this game, like bugging out and getting. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that. I don't know what that bug is, but it's existed since like the beginning of Borderlands 3. I honestly can't even tell what your PFP is. It's too small right now. How do you leave camp? It should be, is it bottom left or right? I think it's bottom right, a little like, it should be like a little fire symbol or something maybe, on the HUD. Should be a thing you click, it pops up with like a little, maybe like 2 or 3 button menu to either like rest, leave camp, things like that. Fair point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a heated argument, but it's not. Like, I'm not mad, and I don't think Madoids is mad. We just have disagreements. It's all good. At least on my end. I hope he's okay with it. I know sometimes when I feel like sometimes when I talk, I sound like I'm getting an attitude, and I almost feel bad for it. I do it with my friends sometimes, and I feel bad. Because I'm not trying to have, like, a scoffing attitude where I'm like, oh, I know everything. Like, like, I don't try to be like that, but I feel like sometimes I come off that way, and I don't mean to. Unreal 3 runs on strings, dude. Unreal 4 did nothing good for Borderlands. I mean, it's always been on Unreal, so I don't have a problem with Borderlands being on Unreal. What I have a problem with is Borderlands 4 moving to Unreal 5. I don't know. What's his name? Shit, why am I gonna forget his name? Now I gotta look him up. The dude that runs his own, like, Borderlands website. Oh, Mental Mars. That's the name I was trying to think of. Sometimes it sounds like I've eaten 20 blunts. That's hilarious. That might be one of my favorite comments I've ever heard about my voice. That's fucking hilarious. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Oh yeah, I'm kind of mad that they're using. Dude, the crosshair gets so freaking huge. I don't even. Yeah, how do you disable the freaking crosshairs? I bet you now I'm just gonna miss all my shots. Is it in here? It's probably not. It might be in gameplay. Oh, it's a mod. I can't just turn it. Really? I feel like most games have a thing where you can just turn off. You can just lower it and center it. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Yeah, UE5 is probably gonna be a whole nother shitstorm. That's why I was like, just stay on UE4. It looks pretty much the same. But oh well. I have faith. I haven't heard like a ton of optimization complaints from people that have played the game, so even though it's my biggest worry, I don't know, I'm leaning towards the positive end of it. Wait, you made the mod yourself? Dude. Do you wait. Do you make, like, have you made any other mods, or did you just do that? I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want, you can, send it to me. Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can send it to my Discord. My Discord is literally just my handle, just all lowercase. No spaces, all lowercase. Mostly balance changes, etc. Oh, okay. I was just like wondering because like I have like I don't know, I have like a bunch of mods kind of like underneath it all, so I'm just like, I wonder if I have any of yours active. Aw, pet, what are you doing? Getting me killed. Okay, he actually is. I'm gonna stop. Come on, fly out. I'm like really tempted to try and do a rack attack build with that class mod from, I think it's in the Krieg DLC, where you just spam it to get grenades like flying out all over the place. I'm curious like how viable that actually is. I've never done it and I want to try it. Ow. Yay. What did I get? Stack bot. It's actually not terrible, I guess. I don't know, I saw weapon magazine size and that was pretty nice. Alright. Come on, Jack, hurry up and cut your arm off. You got this, dude. You got this. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm supposed to press something. They're waiting on me. Alright. Wait, what's a quote? Did I say something? What? Yay. Come on, man. You got this. Cut your arm off? It's a quote? From what? Oh, you're just saying like it's a... Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm slow. Man. Maybe I did eat 20 blunts. The blunts are kicking in. Sunday be like, yeah. My Sunday smoke. Yep. Where am I going? Vault has nothing. So much for a DLC around a casino. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of lame, huh? Yeah, they made the big quote prize rooms in this game really feel like a big pile of nothing. Oh. All right. What do I do next? Maybe I should just farm to level 72? I don't know. Vault rooms in Borderlands 3 aren't that exciting. You'll get more legendaries from random enemies than you will from Valhalla, etc. Yeah. Yeah. It's not that great. Is it still just throwing out all these? Yep, it's still just throwing out all these class mods that I farmed for like a week ago. Actually, I think I'm just gonna call it here, guys, because I'm getting kind of hungry, and then probably gonna get cleaned up and go run some errands and pick up cigars and whatnot for when me and my friends hang out later tonight. But I appreciate y'all being here, sticking around, hanging out, chatting. Drew, I hope you, you know, I wish you good luck on your Baldur's Gate 3 adventure. And, you might have talked me into hopping on that game later. Just by playing it. But, yeah, I'll, probably not stream later today, because, again, me and my friends are going to be hanging out. So I don't know when I'll be streaming next, but Saturday you can count on. And I'll see y'all whenever the next one is, probably Saturday. See y'all. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye.